Hi everyone, hopefully you can see me okay. Excuse the messy shed, but it's been a bit busy in here just in recent weeks, as you probably guessed from my blog, with all the hours I've been spending on this wiring. But I thought I'd do a quick video so you can have a look and see what it's all about, give you a bit better idea than just pictures like I normally do. But anyway, I'll spin you around and we'll start with the steering column. So yeah, first of all is the steering column. As you can see, it's on its end, so it's a little bit harder to sort of perceive what's going on here, but if you can imagine things rotated back 90 degrees, that would be what it would be like in the car. So a couple of things: we can actually telescope the steering column in and out, which would bring the steering wheel closer to you or further away when you're sitting in the car, and also you can tilt it up and down while you're sitting in the car. So that's the tilt mechanism there. Now all that is sort of somewhat controlled by this ECU, or electronic control unit, for the tilt and tally. And that also links to many other components, but involved in this is the memory settings for the positions, because what you'll see a little bit later on is it has a memory for two different drivers, so you can set up the preferred position of the steering wheel and seat and all sorts of things. So that's all controlled here. Now next to that is this vibration mechanism, which I'd never ever heard of before finding this car and coming along to get the bits out of it. But it turns out that what happens is these mirrors actually vibrate to shake the water off them. Now if we look over here at the switch, here we go, this little switch here, when you press that, first of all what it does is it activates some vibration mechanisms in the mirrors to shake the water off. And then after that some heaters come on to evaporate any remaining water. So I'll just spin you around over here so you can see the mirrors, and you'll get to hear the vibration mechanism working. It sounds like a high-pitched whistle. Now I have to say, when I first did that I thought I'd fried everything. It sounded like a real electrical sort of a sound, but it turns out it's just a high frequency vibration. Feels really weird if you put your hand on the mirror. It's almost like you're getting an electric shock. It's at high frequency, and you can see now that light's glowing, so the heaters are now on in those mirrors, and they'll be getting quite warm and would evaporate off any fog or anything that was left on the mirrors. Now next to that you can see there's the switch, just like you'd find in any normal Japanese car for operating your electric mirrors. So here we go, just up and down and left and right. Another little natty thing that they have in these Lexuses is a adjustable shoulder seatbelt mount. You often have these in Japanese cars now anyway, where you can lift the shoulder mount point up and down to suit your height. So if you're a little short person, you can lower it down. If you're tall, raise it up so it's not cutting into your neck. Now what they have in the Lexus though is this little switch here, so you can raise it up and down electronically. So if I press that button, you'll see that happen. That's it going up to the top and then coming down to the bottom. Now if we look at the driver's one, it's a little bit different again. You can actually see here there's like a metal casing up here. Now running inside that is a little tab, and that actually memorises the position as well. So again, you can actually memorise your shoulder seatbelt mount point for the two different drivers. Pretty cool, huh? Now further along here we have the relay for operating that. You can just see on there, seatbelt adjustable relay, and then further over here we have the mirror control, so that's controls all the memories and what have you for the mirrors. Now one other thing that the mirrors do, which I haven't shown you yet, is they are retractable as well. So if I hit this button here, you'll see them fold up. There you go, so that would be folded flat against the car, so they're out of the way, and then hit the button again and then they fold back out again. So yeah, just like you'd find on any modern Japanese car. Then last but not least, we have the seats. Now these seats, they actually have a recline forwards and back. They move along the track forwards and back like a normal seat, but electronically, and they are also able to be raised in the front and raised in the rear. And the seat belt is also, the headrest is also electronic and can be lifted and dropped electronically. And on the driver's seat you also have an electric lumbar support. all those things are set to that memory switch as well. So I'll just quickly show you that memory switch, and then I'll kill this video and we'll do another one so you can see it all working. Thanks for looking in. Cheers.